What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, it is a little bit of an overcast. It's got a little bit of sprinkling going on, starting to get a little nippy here in Indiana. Today, I am down at Coachman RV where I am doing a couple different motorhomes here that they have lined up for me. And this one in particular is the 2025 Coachman Mirada 35OS. And I don't know what that OS stands for, so maybe drop a comment with what you think that could mean. I mean, I'm thinking like, oh, space or something, because when you walk in there, it is such a spacious feeling motorhome. I don't have a ton of experience in motorhomes, but I have enough to know that this has a special amount of room on the inside. Just such an open, flowing floor plan. So all the specifications, things like length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, including a link where you can access, some pricing or a contact to get one ordered how you would, because there are a couple different options, for paint jobs, interior colors, all that good stuff. You'll have access to that, and the specs, down below. So make sure to check that out. If you guys don't mind, if you guys find some value in this video, hit that like and subscribe button for me. And if not, let me know why, so maybe I can do a little bit better to earn your viewership, next time. But again, it's the 2025 Mirada 35OS sitting on the Ford chassis, the 7.3 liter baby. What I like about it when you're moving it around is you have a side camera on either side and a rear camera as well, for driving mode. But I do love this exterior paint, excuse me. Made in America in Asdale on the interior and exterior, which if you're not familiar with Asdale, it is definitely a superior building quality to have in a camper, just due to the fact that it doesn't hold in any water in case you get those uh-oh moments. So this is going to be kind of like, you're driving your cockpit area right here. You have a pull-down bunk. We'll get back to this here in a second. Just wanted to let you know that it is there. But I mean, look at this. It is kind of like light and bright, but also, kind of darker, which is pretty darn cool. Let me adjust my camera here real quick. Had to make my screen a little bit brighter. But man, it just looks really sharp. I like the accent lighting there above the slides. It just feels so open and airy. I mean, I'm 6 feet tall, and I could lay across the floor. Or if I had a grandkid, maybe you could, we have 4 kids at home, so you could sleep 1 to 2 here in the pull-out sofa, another one in the dinette that drops down to make a bed. Heck, even these are going to be on that quick recline where you could drop down and sleep, if you would like. But when I was a kid, I really liked to make forts with grandma, and I think this would be a really cool place to put an air mattress up, maybe use that for like a little fort cover, just a lot of room. And I'm just kind of thinking, through the eyes of the kids, what I would use this for, just a really cool open space. So like I said, opens up for an extra sleeping area. It's got the trifold sofa in there, makes about a full to a queen size bed. You also have a really nice sized TV over here, which is going to be not directly across, but pretty much so. Right here. This is going to be the far right seat. You got the left view is going to be right there, so pretty good eye shot for you. You also have controls for extend, retract, heat, massage, and then accent lighting all in one spot, along with a couple places, where you can crack open a couple cold ones and drop them down in there. My wife is a reader. I'm more of an audio book guy, more of the friendly type, if that makes sense, which, babe, if you're watching, I love you. But, man, we're reading the Red Rising series right now. That'd be a great place to put the book and sit down and kind of hold hands and maybe read up a little bit for the night. So really nice, plush, comfortable seating here. The dinette is going to be a little bit more suitable for someone that is a little bit larger, like I'm a little bit of a roundy, and you got flats, but you got enough space to sit down. Plus, it's a really good working area, whether or not you want to have a plate here, plate there, cup of water, or whoop up on your neighbors, in some euchre. It's a really good spot for it. Plus, underneath, I can really appreciate the aesthetics of this pull-out drawer. I like how they put that little face there. Plus, that is going to be on the quick close. Now, the windows are going to open up for a nice breeze, but they also have the day and night shade. So right now, it's in Dracula mode. You can put it up in half drac, and then magnetic latches. Hard to do with one hand. But you can see right there, you can go full blast. Let nature take its course. Let you sizzle up a little bit. But it's also going to be tinted windows and overhead storage as well. And I like the way that that looks with the gold and the silver. A couple lights right here as well. And then I didn't show you the overhead storage over here, so this is probably a good time to do that. But I also like how it is going to be hands-free, so that's pretty good plus. You don't have to worry about it clanging and banging if you got the grandkids, you know, getting into it. Strip lighting, so that's going to be new for it. I think it looks really nice. You're also going to have 2 AC, so there's going to be a 15K AC. It's also pretty darn quiet. I had it working earlier just to hear it. It is, you know, colder than a witch's you know what outside, so I'm not going to be putting that on today, but it is nice and quiet. 36-inch gray stone fireplace. So right here, it's going to put out 5,100 BTUs of heat. So in an RV this size, it will really heat up the entirety of this area. You know, absolutely no problem. And I mean, what a shot, what a view. This is a good looking motorhome. I mean, truly, home away from home. This is bigger than my first apartment by far. This would be, you know, fantastic to travel in. Accent lighting continues up onto the countertop space. You're also going to see, you know, solid surface countertops. I'm going to double up today. Babe, if you're watching, I love you twice. Appreciate you letting me come out here for a couple days. 2 USBs, 2 outlets, residential microwave that also happens to be a convection as well. Plus, you're going to get the little top there for a 3 stovetop burner, along with an oven where you can cook up, you know, a pizza or some cookies. 3 pull-out drawers, looking just like that. The stainless steel farm-style sink with the cutting boards that are going to match the countertops, and you got the high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. And then 3 more pullouts that are a little bit larger right there. And then, of course, you got access to your plumbing, you know, and some storage there. Pretty clean cut looking under there as well. The old steamer stink sucker 3000. So that'll help circulate from whatever that you're cooking. You also see you have speaker, and then a speaker and speaker there. So it's not quite like surround sound, but it will sound pretty darn good. Gas water heater. So this is going to be the instant on-demand tankless hot water heater by Furrion. If you haven't used it before, it's instant hot water. You know, the second you turn it on with the propane there. So if you're someone who likes to take nice long showers, if you got a lot of propane, you're going to be, you know, in hog heaven there. Generator start and stop. To turn it on, you're just going to hold this down for 5 seconds, then click it up for start. Should kick on there for you. Your 2 slide controls, and then your heat and your AC control there too as well. 1 bathroom in this unit, so this is what you're getting. I like the fact that they switched it up to the blue. Let's show off the old bowling gun, baby. But I mean, look at that blue, just a separator, just looks nice. Accent lighting there, you know, a little bit more storage. Nothing too crazy, but it's fairly deep. And it's got the little nook right there too, which I appreciate. Porcelain foot flush throne with outlets and some cubby holes, and it's got room on both sides, so you are going to be comfortable. You even got a place where you can, you know, rest your arm right there. Tri-glide glass series, which I prefer it on this side, because again, I'm not somebody that's squeezing through that little section, I can tell you that. But the shower size, I'd probably like to see a little bit bigger. I mean, 6 foot, 300 pounds, turning sideways, you're a little bit shoulder crunched. But, you know, for a quick shower, it would be absolutely no problem. You got about 6'6", 6'7" or so for the head height. And then, of course, you know, you got your shower nozzle, and I think that's an interesting choice there. Different, that is for sure. These things are different. I'm seeing them in most of the Coachman products, and I don't know how I feel about it quite yet. What do you guys think? It does rotate right here, though, which is nice because you can adjust the height around a little bit. Refrigerator. This is going to be a 10.7 cubic foot refrigerator. Looks like we got a light that fell down there. But 10.7 cubic foot refrigerator that will definitely keep everything cool. Plus you have your freezer section right there. More storage, and then a little bit more here below that as well. Now before you head into the bathroom, you got a place where you're into the bedroom. You have a place where you can put your washer and dryer, or just leave it for some shelving. It's also going to be adjustable shelving there too as well. Now the bedroom, pretty darn nice. Looks like you got yourself a king bed. You also have your fuse box down here, so I like how it's over into the bedroom and conveniently able to be reached. You can access the bathroom as well because that arches in when the unit is closed. So you got access to really everything when you're in kind of sleep mode. And the cool thing about this is if you do pull over, you don't have to bust out any of the slides to get to the bed. So I like to see it. Outlets, USBs, pull-out drawer, storage there for a CPAP if you would like to have it. Hanging clothes. And then storage going all the way across. More hanging items over there. Emergency exit out the back. And then you have more mirrors, more guns if I'm bowling up lefty. I mean, look at that. Plenty of hanging clothes there in this model. No shortage of that. I dig it. No shortage of drawers either. 4 over here, then actually some bigger ones over there. So this is kind of a cool little area. I imagine sitting on the bed, propping my feet up right here, and in a pinch, I could probably bust out the computer and get, an email or 2 done. So I like that, just to have it. Why not? You got a good little viewing window, outlets, and then the Insignia TV does lift up where you can hide some stuff that you don't necessarily, want people seeing. So easy and convenient there to have a little hiding spot. Plus, look at that. Comes a little bit of artwork. I wonder whose pier that is. I wonder if they know how many coaches that's actually going in. I always think about that stuff. Anytime I see those stock images, I just wonder if people get how many people are actually seeing, their secret spot. But all right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Forgot to show you up there. So this is going to be, where you're going to be obviously sitting down to drive the unit. And you're going to have all the cup holders that you need. You're also going to have your steering wheel with your cruise control, and then all of your stuff right here for your hood lights, your map lighting, which is going to be right there. But all nice and easy. Your gen start will be located right here as well. And then this is going to be for your side cameras and your backup. Of course, your radio and all that. You have Sirius XM that you can sign up for. Pretty basic setup. Then right there is kind of like a little, desk kind of area. Now above me, I undid the safety straps. So one right there and one right there. This has a 500-pound weight capacity that you can pull down pretty darn easily. And now, you can sleep a couple extra folks or maybe that grandkid. But all right, guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Again, it's the 2025 Mirada 35OS. Light controls there, battery disconnect, and a place for your batteries. Now, heading around on the outside, just to kind of give you a reminder, it is the Ford gas engine, 7.3 liter, drives pretty darn smooth. You also have side cameras and a backup camera, but all the other specifications and a link for the options and the pricing down in the description. So make sure to check that out if this is something that does interest you. I like the fact that it has an awning over the top of the slide. Don't know if that's standard or if that is optional, so you'll want to check up on that. These square style windows that are again going to be tinted, and you have an awning that comes off of the slide as well. Now right here is going to be an up close shot of the paint job, but also you got yourself a TV. Storage, slam latch doors there for you. Let's see what we got under here. It's going to be your propane. More storage. More storage. LP Quick Connect. And then guess what? You got more storage. You can also put a ladder in there because it goes across. Now here on the back, you have your 2-inch receiver along with your 7-way plugs. That way, you can get towing. I think this thing pulls, I think 10,000 pounds. But again, I'll have that information in the back. A ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof. Check your seals, check your slides, make sure everything is looking good there for you. Here's going to be where you fill up the unit, so your unloaded fuel. And then over on this side, oh, just stepped in a gross mud puddle. Look at that. Don't like doing that. That slide does have another slide topper there too as well. And then let's start opening these things up and kind of show you what she's about. But I'll tell you, it's been a chilly day, that's for sure. One of those days that just kind of blah when you're walking around. These things are too big to do inside, really, unless you're at one of those, big old shows where it kind of makes sense. But they just take up, so much room when they're clumped in together. That's the back end of that Furrion hot water heater I told you about, which again, instant hot water. You got your docking station, so you got your different valves there. You got your tank fills, winterization outlets, you know, all that good stuff. And then a sewer water flush, which is going to be basically a sprinkler system, you know, there for your poop tank to make sure everything is really nice and easy when you clean out. Here's going to be your generator. It's the Awning 5500. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope to catch you next time. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Mirada 35OS. Have a great day. See you. Meow, 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 no, 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 meow, no, 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 no. Look at that. Darn thing of beauty.